There it is. Hey there, lads and lasses. The Serious Thunderhand 64 coming at you live from the west coast of these United States on a Friday night. A little bit past 8 o'clock. Pacific Central Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time. And I figured I'd do a little bit of a makeup stream here since I usually do my stream on Thursday, but that was Thanksgiving. So we took a day off, did the whole family thing. And so I'm going to try to do a late night Generations makeup stream tonight and see, if I can get anything done tonight. And, if you're not able to attend tonight, I will miss you. I will. But, you can catch the VOD on the on our Twitch channel. It'll be up there for 14 days, after which it expires. But that it'll then be archived onto our YouTube channel, Thunderhand64_gaming2, where it'll be there for all time. So please go check that out. And, okay, so in the chat, desperately hanging on and trying not to doze off over there on Central Time is our Princess Nebula. Also, I would like to announce that for Season 3 of Buffooncraft, I know this is a Generation stream, but Buffooncraft announcement for Season 3, we announced all of the new creators that'll be joining us. I believe there are 8 of them, one of which is our very own Princess Nebula. Yay! So congratulations! Woo! Going to be joining us on Buffooncraft. Now remember, I stream Buffooncraft every Tuesday night from 6 to 8 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm not sure when Nebs is going to be streaming it. I don't think she's worked out a schedule yet, but you can imagine that there's going to be all kinds of shenanigans between the two of us on there, definitely. And it's going to be so much fun to have her on there. So again, congratulations. And also, just a bit of news, this Sunday at, I believe it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Pacific Standard Time, PST, Buffooncraft is going to have its season finale event, of which I plan to be taking part in. And so I will stream that. And that means I planned on moving Kachi time maybe a little bit later to accommodate for that, but Kachi says he wants to move that to Saturday tomorrow. So stay tuned for the scheduling on that. We'll see how that works out. But Sunday, definitely, Buffooncraft season finale. We have a big event planned. It's supposed to be colossal. It's going to take every buffoon that we can recruit to get through this, I imagine. So, or from what I'm told. Please make sure that you go onto the Buffooncraft SMP public Discord server for all of the announcements, new information, everything to do with Buffooncraft. Please go check that out. It's well worth your while. Besides Nebula, we have other great creators that are going to be joining us on there, and Season 3 is going to be bigger, better, more exciting than Season 2. It's just hard to imagine, but it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please go check that out. Please join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. My fellow creators on there, super people. Let me see. Wait, schedule? This is me we're talking about. Well, schedule in quotes for Nebs's Buffooncraft schedule. We'll see what she comes up with. By the way, let's get on with the show. You know what we're supposed to do here. And we're supposed to do that. And what's going on? There we go. We got to select the right screen. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, no, we got it. There it is. God, I gotta spend more time in Generations. All right, so here we are. Woo, on the Generation server. I love the Generation server. So much fun. Hey, so let's go check this out. We've heard from our first guest. We had our first guest on the server to help do a little bit of planning, but I haven't heard from our first guest since. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. So I'm waiting for an update. Meanwhile, I'm going to start sending out the invitations and scheduling the next guests, and we're going to start having some people on very, very soon. And if you can see behind me, we have the front desk for the hotel is all squared away. So let's go and check that out quickly. And let's see what we have over here. So the entrance, of course, won't be made out of dirt and stuff like this. This will all be worked out here. And so we have our 2 attendants at the desk here. One which is named after one of our very dear viewers. And we have his friend over here, which has yet to be named. But right here, we have our book. Right? And so it says, welcome to the Counter Place Hotel, named after our good friend, yes. Here on Mushroom Island Central. Please choose an empty page. Sign in as follows, your name, your room number, and the date. Enjoy your stay. There's Kachi's registry right there. And there's mine, and we're waiting for another more guests. And so that should do it for us. It's going to be super, super, super cool. And so cannot wait to get more people on there. Where was the lightning? Oh, there it is. Yes. Also, if you look in the chat right now, you'll see that we have our second emote is finally up. It's the Thunderhand thumbs up because I use that one so much. I think that was an appropriate one to use. And it's pretty universal, so you can use it on other streams and whatnot and on other people's stuff. I think it would be really, really cool. And we have 3 more slots open. And since we have the new affiliate rules, which grants us automatically 5 slots right off the bat, which I think is really, really cool of them, I need to come up with 3 more. And so I will be working on that feverishly to come up with 3 more. Kachi and I were discussing what the third emote was going to be. I have a plan for that, and so I'll be putting that one into place. And then there's 2 more, and then we'll be finished. At least for those 5. All right. So let's try to get some stuff done here. I'm pretty much done with this. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to extend the carpet all the way out. I have to do some more, I have to do some more work on the lobby here and stuff like that. And so many things to do here. And Kachi is going to take down his Halloween build in the spawn circle. And that means, let me see, since Thanksgiving is already passed, I suppose we should start getting that ready for Christmas. So I'm not going to put anything Christmassy in there right now, but I am at least going to clear it out and get it ready for that. Uh-oh, I'm down on the wrong side. So let's check into our hotel room here and make use of our own room. There we go. What a one Thunderhand, that's me, people. My room. Which could do with a little bit of customization. And I'm looking back in the chat, and I want to say a good hello, welcome, and want to express my great appreciation for our good friend, co-pilot, and moderator, Draken69. How you doing, Drac? Uh-oh. Thunder, I'm confused. My appointment got rescheduled, but that meeting never happened, and I don't know why. Then it was supposed to have happened, I guess, today? Can we talk about this later? Yes, we absolutely can. And Shut Mountain has just rated the channel with 6 viewers. Shut Mountain, our fellow buffoon. Woo! Good to see you, my friend. Now, Shut was, I believe, still streaming Sea of Thieves earlier today. And I dropped in on his stream. So very good to see you, sir. Armageddon's Fire, good day! Mountain Raid, woo! Kai Lady, welcome! Also, our fellow buffoon Kai Lady is in there, and Mountain Raid, yes! So cool. So, Princess Nebula, thank you so much for the Shut Mountain shout-out, and if you could also extend one to our good friend Kai Lady 35, that would be really, really awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome, buffoons and friends, raiders, welcome. We are on the Generations Minecraft Realm server today. And we're going to be streaming from 8 to 10 today, Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to be doing... Oh, you know what's happening? Is every time I look at this and I do done, I think it hits that and opens that. I'm not sure. But Princess Tabs is... Good Lord, Tabs! I just saw you in there. Thank you so much. And Big Bean just subbed too. Thank you so much for the subs, you two. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We've been getting quite a bit of subs lately, and we greatly appreciate it. We got our first payout, I think, a couple of weeks ago, since we've been affiliate in February of this year. And I'm pleased to say that we made enough to cover our server cost for next year. And so server's all paid up for that. And I have nobody to thank except you viewers. You guys have been super, super awesome with that. Kachi is blown away. He can't believe it. Kachi's done quite a bit of work. His Kachi Time stream is still our most popular stream. And I gotta say, you know, it's a really, really cool thing. I greatly appreciate everything that everybody's done. All of the viewing, getting our average views up there, the follows, bringing new people to the stream. That's like the really critical stuff. And the rest of you who have all subscribed, you guys are just great. Really appreciate it. They were gifted subs. Yes, I appreciate it. From Armageddon's Fire. So I should be thanking Armageddon's Fire because I always do that. When I look over and I see the announcement, it says a gifted sub. So Armageddon's Fire, thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So they went out to the community, and the names in the community that came up first were Tabs and Big Bean Theory. And well-deserving, too. Those two are great, great viewers. Thank you, Armageddon's Fire. Thank you so much. And Kai Lady with the thanks for the shout out. You are most welcome. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of touch-up stuff here tonight. Some of the things I'm going to start on is I put in these shrubberies here, which the idea of which was directly stolen from Supernova Relic. But you know what? Having them lined up directly with the center here on each one just looks kind of weird. And so what I was thinking on is putting two, one in the center of each window like that. So I'm going to start off by just doing a little bit of that stuff, and then we'll see where the stream goes from there. But I know I'm going to at least fix that because it's driving me nuts. It's driving my OCD nuts here. So I got to move those things, which means let me go into my toolbox right over here, and let me see. I should have a hatchet in here somewhere. I can't believe that it is missing. Wow, did I accidentally chuck that or something? What have I done? You know what? I could have left it over in here. Let's go have ourselves a bit of a look. Absent-minded professor here. Constantly doing foolish things like this. Yeah, I didn't put it there. Oh, you know what I did do, though? I loaned it. I loaned it out to our first guest on the server for that day. So our first guest has it in their inventory. That's why I don't have it. So I'll just whack myself out another one here. Because, you know, this is Generations, people. We're filthy, filthy rich in Generations. So we can certainly go make ourselves a bit of a hatchet here. Let me see. The sun, we're good there. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And, you know, we'll do all the enchanting stuff with it and everything later. You know, for right now, we'll just use it as is. Just so we can get some stuff done. You need more foliage like hedges around them. Yes, I do. And in fact, one of the things I'm leaving out is I'm going to wait. You know what? But we have enough of the front facing the facade here of the hotel done. We have enough of this where we can start thinking a little bit about the landscaping here. And that's why I started putting in some of these hedges to start filling things out, these shrubs and stuff. So you're right, we do need some foliage. One of the other things I want to do is in the front here, I want to make parking spaces because the transportation, the cars of the island will be horses. And so I want the guests of the hotel to be able to mosey on up with their horse and then park them in parking spaces here in the front. And so I want to make this kind of like a parking lot here where we have dedicated areas to park the horses and stuff. Now, I'm not sure how practical that's going to be because as we get more and more guests on, the hotel is going to rise higher and higher. And, you know, each guest having at least one horse. You know, we're going to have, I know, initially at least 6 on this side and 6 down there. So that's something we're going to have to deal with. So I'm leaving this a little bit open now until we get some ideas there. But some of the guests may be helping design that. So we'll see what happens there. So I'm going to knock these out, and I'm going to move these over a little bit And I'm going to put 2 of these for each window. I think I'm going to be doing a little something like that. Because I think, you know, the eye just gets drawn right into this central column here. And those shrubs just kind of vanish right into that. So let's make them stand out a little bit more. And by putting 2 in for each window, we thereby increase the foliage a little bit, at least by that much. And so I'm thinking we put like 1 there and 1 there, like this. And we try a little bit of something like this. I tell you, I am super pumped to get our guests on here. That's a big step for Generations that we've been meaning to do, that we've been talking about for quite some time, and now we're ready to move forward with that. And I really think that this is going to take the stream up to the next level for this. It really is. Okay, see, I like this better, right? I mean, I think that it does kind of act weirdly with a window there a little bit. Might be a little too tall. Not really sure. Let's put the other 4 into place and let's see how it looks. Also, let me swap out for me other spectacles here. There we go. So, Shut, if you're still there with us, why don't you tell us a little bit about your stream now? I already said you were doing Sea of Thieves. How did you guys do? If I'm not mistaken, Kai Lady and Flying Villager were also playing with you, because they usually do when I checked in on you. And if I'm not mistaken, I also haven't done this yet. Because we all know that Nebs is too cool to shout herself out. So please go check her out. Nebs was doing her fairy tale stream today. And I stopped in on that for a little bit too. Kachi and I were out working in the garage today. We took a little time to drop in and say hi and to check out that stream. Very, very cool. All right, so we're looking for a Junglewood trapdoors right now, if I can remember where those things are. And some of the other things I want to do is start to stash some tools and basic armor and things like that. Not just for the guests when they come on, but for the guests when they're doing the pre-stream meeting. You know, I didn't think ahead of time, you know, to actually provide them with tools and armor and stuff, because the pre-stream meeting is all about just flying around the server, taking a look at things and trying to decide what we're going to do. And but you know, guests need a certain level of at least food and tools and things like that. So we're going to be doing some of that today too, tricking things out and getting that stuff ready. I think I have the Junglewood trapdoors upstairs over here, so let's go take care of that, and we'll go set ourselves up with some of this stuff. And you can see Kachi is so awesome. Kachi started to mirror this hotel facing down here on the south wing as well. And he got quite a bit done. He's such a cool kid. And so he started installing that so we can put one more panel into there. And then also we have to think about what we're going to do with this. What I wanted to do here was extend the road out like this and bring it around this bay, and I didn't want to cut into this bay with it. But on the other hand, I think we need the parking spaces out front. We're going to need as many parking spaces as we can get, and so I may have to just extend this right across this bay and cut into this bay here. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that initially, but I think I'm going to have to. That's a little heartbreaking because you know, I really wanted to preserve this bay. What I may wind up doing is bringing the road straight across to that side, and then making this like a semicircle here and just making the bay not go in quite as far. So we might try to do something like that. All right, let's get up there. Let's get our Junglewood trapdoors. And let me see. I think I can pearl right up there. Oh, not quite. How about there? That's better. All right, so we have plenty of supplies stashed up here. And then it's spruce trapdoors right there. And what else do we have? We have one Junglewood trapdoor. Not good enough. But we have plenty of Junglewood planks, so let's make good use of those. Thusly. If this is going to be trapdoors, yeah, I'm going to need multiples of 6, so that only gives us 13, but you know what? I think that's enough for now. And of course, we have Elytra here on Generations. Yes, we do. Thusly. All right, and then we've got 2 more that we need to put into place here. Just like that. So I hope our American friends enjoyed their Thanksgiving yesterday. We certainly did here. I like Thanksgiving. You know, there's a tendency here in the U.S. to skip right on past Thanksgiving and go from Halloween right to Christmas. And it's a little depressing because I like our little Thanksgivings. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the way we do Thanksgiving here is we enjoy our Thanksgivings so much because we're very selfish about our Thanksgivings. It's not supposed to be a day about selfishness, but we like to have our little Thanksgivings, just the 4 of us, right here in our home. And we cook up a whole bunch of food. We cook whatever food we like. We haven't cooked turkey in a long, long time. Usually we have pot roast and things like that, something other than turkey, and we only have enough for us. That way we don't wind up with, leftovers that last for 3 months. And we just have our quiet little Thanksgiving at home, and we really, really, really like that a lot. And so we don't travel, we don't have guests over, we don't do any of that stuff, and I think that's why it's so enjoyable. But that's just us. That's just the way that we do it. So I do miss Thanksgivings with my mom, though. I do miss her Thanksgivings. And I do like to hear how other people spend their Thanksgivings. All right, so let me see. We need some more azalea. And a little bit more of the... that means we're going to need a little bit more bone meal. And I think I stashed all of that stuff right over here in the old tree farm. Let me see. Oh, Nebula, look, getting a little defensive there. It's not that I'm too cool to shout myself out. I'm just not comfortable doing it because of self-promo during streams. Yes, of course. We all know that. That's what I mean by you're too cool. You're too thoughtful to do that. But, I'm only gently teasing you about that. I'm not serious about that at all. Because you are definitely thoughtful and stuff about that. And that is much, much appreciated. Because a lot of folks aren't. So that's nice. But our community, we have a cool community here. And Shot Mountain. Okay, I am back. Had to finish up with the crew. Okay. Sorry I didn't get to come hang out tonight during your stream. I covered the both of us, Snebs. But soon we're going to be on the Buffooncraft server with them. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to borrow one of these so I can bone meal these to make more. And so let's just set them up right here. So let's do a little bit of that. Right? And let's get our hatchet. Bring this down. We'll go get a few more. And then this will despawn. And then we'll be in business. And get ourselves set up with a little bit of food. And then we'll spend the rest of the stream sitting here and watching these leaves disintegrate. I'm totally kidding. There's no way we're going to do that. Let's go use the magic hoe like this. One of the resource packs that I will install on this very, very soon on our server will be the fast leaf decay, because I really like that one a lot. Look at that. We planted one and we got one. Wonderful. Well, no, we got 2 of the flowering azaleas. Oh, no, and we got 4 of the non-flowering variety. We're good here, actually. So, sansu, and that's exactly how many we need. So we're good that way. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Yeah, but we do need the moss blocks, though. We do need that. And if I'm not mistaken, we can do that this way. In fact, we can head downstairs. I like to do the moss blocks down here because I'm reconditioning the floor down here, and the moss really helps out. So let's head on down here. I'm feeling like a little kid right now, including hyper movement. If I understand that correctly. All right, so what I was talking about with the moss blocks was doing this kind of thing. And hopefully this helps us dig out the floor a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like this. There we go. There we go. And it sets us up with all the stone stuff, which is with all of the mossy stuff, I should say. And it helps us clear the floor here to install our new floor design too while we're at it. So mining with moss. We just gotta watch out for stuff like that so we don't lose our drops in the lava. And if we lose a little bit, it's okay. We can just go bone meal some more. But now, speaking of server stuff, we're going to be moving over the server onto a rented server kind of deal. And right now, Shockbite's the early favorite. But we're still considering a few other ones at this moment, and we'll be setting up Generations on a new server, getting that all loaded up with all the mods in there. I'm definitely going to wait until after 1.18 comes out, and then I'm going to start setting it up in parallel on the side, and then when it's all ready to go, we'll transfer our Generations map from Realms over into the new server, and then we are going to do away with Realms finally after all these years. So that's a big upgrade that we're going to be doing pretty soon. I know the feeling was the same for me when I got the invite. Okay, yeah, we're talking Buffooncraft. Woo! Woo! Buffooncraft is going to be so exciting. I mean, Season 2 was already majorly exciting for us, and Season 3 is just going to be even more so. So just remember, Sunday 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is going to be the Season 2 finale Buffooncraft event, and I plan on taking part in that, so we'll see. And I will be streaming. All right, so let's set up with our mossy blocks here. Here we go. And so we got one right there, one right there, one here, one here. Okay, now this, I like this. Okay, yeah, see, that's so much better than, I think it's so much better than having just the one on each center column like that. It adds more foliage, which was what Nebs was suggesting. Great minds think alike there. And also at the same time, it breaks up and it doesn't hide the shrub. You know, your eye, it doesn't just like blend into that central column there. So that's kind of good. One of the other things is I wanted to just offset the height a little bit. like that. That way it's just a little above the window and it's not at the same height as the window. And so that helps break it up a little bit more. Like that. Hawk. There it is. These are little tips and tricks I learned on Buffooncraft, you know, breaking up the eye line and things like that. See, now it's not at the same exact level with the windows. Now it breaks into the windows a little bit, and it breaks up, and it keeps this shrub from getting lost in the frame of the window here, and then kind of breaks that up a little bit. At least it does to my eye anyway. So I really like the way that looks. I think I'm gonna keep that just like that. Right. Okay, and on to the next thing. That hotel is coming along very nicely. Thank you, Shut Mountain. Certainly taking a long time. But, you know, lately I've only been doing Generations like about one stream a week for 2 hours. So I've only been spending about 2 hours a week on Generations. I haven't been spending that much time. It's also one of the goals for inviting guests onto Generations is to get things built faster. There are so many farms that need to be built on Generations, and by having guests on and having them opt into things like farms and stuff like that will help move things along on Generations a lot faster. All right. So one of the things I can think about, let me see, let me get caught up here. Shut Mountain, Princess Nebula says, I'm gonna tell you, like I told Thunder, if I see you on, I might come by whenever you are just to say hi. Again, talking about the Buffooncraft server. So you're always welcome. That is what it's all about, interacting with each other. Yay, approval to come be a little weird. You're going to have to be a lot more than just a little weird to hang out with us, dear. That's for sure. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Since you know what, since I have to finish up this end over here, let's take a look at extending this road across the bay here. Let's have a look at that. And one of the things I don't like about this road is it's straight. It's a very straight road, which isn't too big of a deal, except it's straight for what appears to be a very long distance. Now, as we start to fill out the sides here, stuff over here and stuff over here, you know, it won't be so bad, but I don't know. One thing I'm looking at right now is extending the road out straight, at least, well, I was going to say at least to the edge of the hotel, and then to start curving it inwards. But you know what? It's really only about a couple of more blocks to the edge here, so maybe I should just extend it right across the bay. And you know what? I might not fill in the entire bay down here. I think, Nebs, you might have suggested earlier underground water, underwater tunnel. Yeah, we may make some sort of underwater structure here and just have this extend out over the top of it and kind of preserve the bay underneath if we can. So we can always do that kind of thing too. And so what I'd like to do now is at least extend the road out to here. And I'm just going to do it with common blocks and everything. And I just want to see what the shape of it is going to look like and what the effect is going to be like. And so let's do that, because that should be pretty fast and pretty easy to do. So that's just a lot of cobblestone. And for the moment, I'm not going to lay the soil, soul soil underneath it or anything, Because right now we have our soul sand track hidden underneath this and allows us to go whipping on down the road like the Flash. And so I think, oh, wow, I might actually have to do that, though. Okay, yeah, that's not that big of a deal. So we're going to need some stacks of cobblestone steps, and soul sand / soul soil in order to build the road. Okay, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let me see. Thunder, this is me we were talking about. You know how weird I can get. Yes, I do. Which was probably a qualification for your invitation. That's what I'm going to say. So I'll say it again, Thunder. You could do the road under the bay, part underground, part underwater tunnel. Oh, so you did see it. Oops, yes. Thunder, I hate to raid and run, but it's 11:30 here. I need to get some sleep. Have an amazing rest, great rest of your stream. Yes, East Coast and Central people, I do understand it's very, very late for you. So I really appreciate you guys dropping by. So cool. Greatly appreciate it. Shut Mountain, you have yourself a very good night, sir. And maybe be seeing you on Sunday. Hopefully you can make it for the Buffooncraft season-ending event. The prompt for that was, we're going to need all the help that we can get. All right, so let me see. Epidemic sound just went dead again, so let me restart. And there we go. Now, that should be on a loop and stuff, but whatever. You will see me for the event for sure. Woo! That's going to be so cool. All right, so loading up the old inventory with as much cobblestone as we can muster. But we shouldn't actually need that much over there. So, yeah, Nebs will definitely build something under the road there. We'll have some sort of glass wall in the front with some sort of rooms under there. Maybe some kind of farm under there or something. Not really sure. Not really sure, but we'll put something under there. So I'm just going to extend the road out over it for right now. And then, you know, as guests schedule and appear on here, maybe we can figure out something to do with that. Slabs. No, we do not need slabs. We need steps, stairs. And we need soul sand and soul soil. All right, that may require a trip downstairs. So let's go do that. And let me see. Yeah, I don't have anything there. Okay. And what am I at for time here? I started at 8:40? Okay. So at 9, I have to switch to standing mode. But I'm at least going to sit up a little bit straighter because posture. You know what I'm saying? Posture. All right, so let's go back down here. Let's go set ourselves up with some supplies, some resources, some items. And we shouldn't need that many. But, you know, it'll be fun to get the hotel far enough along where I can then leave it and get back to some of our other builds and stuff. You know, I'm really, really looking forward to that. So I've enjoyed working on the hotel. It was something that we really needed to do to get guests onto the server. But, you know, there's some builds that we have left hanging for a very long time. And I would really enjoy getting back to those builds. So, all right, we got more steps right here. And again, you know, I always go through the junk chests first to help clear them out and to help get rid of them. And then if we decide we're going to keep the road like it is, then we can go back and we can detail it. We can put in different kinds of blocks to help break things up and stuff. I might have other items inside the chests here. Looks like slabs and blocks. Slabs and wall units. Slabs and blocks. Slabs and blocks. That might be enough steps, but you know what? I'm going to make another set of steps just to be sure. Thusly. I think that'll do it. All right, let's see if we can find some soul soil / soul sand. Do I have a chest for that? Apparently I do, but I don't have a lot in there. Okay, and let's just check these quickly. Soul sand like that. I thought I had a whole bunch of this stuff that I brought back from the nether. There's the soul soil. If not, I know where to go get some. And I don't have to go to the nether. There should be some over at the Drown Farm, which will be fun to go over there and have a look because we haven't been there in a long time. And it'll be nice to take a little flyover. Right. Okay, so we're going to have to do that. That's fine. And is it nighttime in the overworld? It might be. Yes, it is. Okay, so Princess Nebula redeemed an H2 no hydrate. Slancha. A little bit of the apple cider left over from Thanksgiving dinner. Uh-oh. I'm being accosted by this green fellow right here. Back, you knave. Okay, let me see. Neb says, I'm about to head out as well. It's starting to become difficult to keep my eyes open. What if part of the parking is under there? That may very well be something that we do. I'm wondering if we could build some sort of redstone lift that would that you bring the horse on and it'll bring you down to your level, and then you can go park your horse, get on your horse, go on the lift, and it'll bring you back up. That's a cool idea. I want to help build a hotel. Absolutely. I mean, you helped design it too. So, wait, I helped design it. Technically, I did help build it. Well, design and build are two different processes, right? And so there's definitely no problem. Like I said, we discussed doing things like helping out with the aquarium and some things like that. So certainly don't mind. And also, you know, it's more than one guest spot. You know, we can have reoccurring guests too, because 2 hours, that's not really a lot of time to accomplish that much, as most of you have seen me struggling with. And so we may wind up doing things, projects with guests that may take more than one stream. So, all right. Let me see. Where is the Drown Farm? The Drown Farm's over this way. I have to remember this now. Plus, Biggie Cheese logged on the server a couple of weeks ago and started a new build over here by the Drown Farm. And so he and Kachi have set themselves up in one of the villages down here. So that's cool. Good to see Biggie on here. Okay, so we're having some chunk loading issues here. Let me have my delusions while I'm exhausted. Yes. Hey, Nebs and Draken, if you're listening, I believe you guys are set up with Shockbyte for your server. How many gigs of RAM does your server have on it? Because it's recommended 4, but we might be able to get away with 2 because we really don't run that many mods on the server. And we won't really be having, you know, a lot of guests on the server at once. So I think we could get away with 2 gigs of RAM on the server, which would bring the monthly cost down. I'm looking for about $10 a month for the rental. And for 4 gigs is about 15 a month, I think, on Shockwave. And for a server in North America, so. We started ours out on 4. Yeah, 4 is the recommended amount. But that gives you the capacity to run run over 20 mods on there, and we still run basically vanilla here, and we have some resource packs and some data packs, things like that, but we don't really run mods, so I think we're okay. I think we might be all right with 2. Apex was really expensive, by the way. They were like $240 a month for 4 gigs. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, so I'm just going to lay out a path of these thusly, and I'm just going to extend this outward. For the nonce. And it saddens me a little bit to cover up this bay because I really like keeping the landscape of Mushroom Island Central as natural as I possibly can, but you know what? There's functional things like this that just have to be done. So but like Nebs and I are thinking, maybe we can just build something underneath it. I mean, you still won't see it from the top, but you'll see it from below, and you should still see it from the side. And so if you see the edge, this will come out straight here. And I'm still thinking on making this slightly C-shaped around it. So I'll put some terrain here on the westward side of this road to try to make it look a little more natural so it doesn't just cut straight across here and end like that. So we can do something like that too. Hawk, hands, do what you're told. And let me see. One thing I would like to say is I didn't see it when all of that was happening earlier, but our fellow buffoon, our new buffoon for Season 3, Plant Mama Gaming, gave us a follow, and I just saw the notification up there. Thank you so much, Plant Mama. Thank you so much, and I'm looking very, very forward to playing with you on the Buffooncraft server. That's going to be a lot of fun. The new buffoons, I've been checking out your bios and things and dropping in on your streams here and there to see what you guys are all about. And like I said, we're going to have some great additions this season. It's going to be a lot of fun. But at least for right now, at the very least, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. It's going to be fun getting to know you people and doing builds on the server with you guys and interacting. Okay, now I think Soul Sand and Soul Soil, I think those things will stick. And so they won't drop when you place them. And what do I have the most of? Looks like I have Soul Soil. That's more plentiful, so I will use that. So, hands, do what you're told. So let's just go place this. And you know what? I think it'll just be faster if I do this, because I do have the old Soul Speed, or at least Soul Speed 2 on the boots right now. So let's do that. And I just want to extend this over. Now, I'm not going to fill in all of that right now. I'm just going to extend the road over. And then we'll get an aerial view of this thing. And see just how sad of a necessary modification that this is going to be. Okay, so one cool graphic that you'd notice is that when you place these and you trek across them, you can see the little Soul Sand faces floating up from them, which is really, really cool. See? So it's not just the blue, what do I want to call those things? Sprites. It's not just the blue sprites that are coming up. That you can see the brown Soul Sand faces coming up from the soul soil as well. It looks really cool. All right. And for now, you know what? We'll just put these here for right now. We may not even wind up keeping these. So. Thusly. Right. And let me see. It started out with 4 and was $10 a month and would have been an additional $15 to have located in the U.S. Oh, okay. So that's what the additional $15 was for. Okay. Also, did you guys opt for the dedicated IP? Draken, if you don't mind. Because that also raises the price a little bit. And I'm thinking it's not really necessary, but not really sure. And having been on your server, it might not matter that it's not in the U.S. But is it at least in North America? Because I think your server was doing pretty good. The only issues I ever saw with lag on your server was when we were all in there for Nebs' birthday and we were flying through the end, and we were all in different locations. And so the server was struggling to load a little bit for that. But other than that, it seemed to be running fine. So. Hawk. And my bed is back there somewhere. All right, let's fly on in and get a little shut-eye here. Oh, it's probably back down in the workshop down below. Well, that's what the hotel is for, people. That's what the hotel is for. Now, the cool thing about this is we can just jump out the window and we should be able to just glide right back to our work site. Okay, that got us a little bit there. We needed a little more altitude, but... Wow, we used all that soul soil. Okay, we'll just do the rest with soul sand. It should have the same effect. I just checked it was $10 a month for 4 gigs and $250 for a U.S. server. Yeah, okay. What about the dedicated IP? Because the dedicated IP does raise the price a little bit. So we can start off doing something like this. Look. And then, like I said, as we get, if we decide to keep this, then we can start doing the detailing with the other kinds of blocks, putting in the coral, some of the mossy stuff, with the andesite and things like that, right? Oh, actually, the cobblestone is only for this stuff, and that's andesite over there. So... Hawk hands, do what you're told. And again, we'll put the... All right, I will not have myself a conniption. I will just be patient and place these ridiculous stairs. Here we go. Okay, that's cool. Now we'll get some polished andesite stairs and we'll do the outer part. Oh, dedicated IP is $5. Yes, I'm aware of the price. What I was asking is, did you guys do that for your server? Did you get the dedicated IP? Because I don't really think it's necessary for us to get it, but if you guys went with it and you think that it's useful, then I'll consider it. Ours was on an Australia server, and no, you did not do the dedicated IP. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think it's really necessary. I think that what that is used for is if you want the dedicated IP so you could have a custom name for your server, and the name of your server is your IP, right? And so, like Hypixel, for example, right? So they have a dedicated IP for theirs, and so their name is. So you register a domain for that. All right, I think we'll just use whatever we have for stairs to finish it out. I may go down to the workshop to go grab those. Let me see. 858. Soul Speed. I lost my Soul Speed 3 boots, by the way. I'm going to have to go get me some more. Some MOA. Let's see, now we can just do this. And again, you know, I'll upgrade this to the polish and then sprinkle in the other kinds of blocks here that we did, you know, just to vary the texture a little bit later on. Right now I just want to get it across here and get the thing finished. Like that. Excuse me. And there we go with the Soul Speed. You know, it's a little sad to, like I said, to see the natural landscape of the island being overbuilt here. But on the other hand, it is still kind of exciting to see the island growing in size, though. That's cool. I do like seeing that. Ooh, just a little short. Okay, we can make some more right over there. Let me see. We did upgrade to 8 gigabytes, which bumped the price up $20. All of the dedicated IP option is showing is the port. Yeah. So Drac, if you don't mind me asking, did you have the 8 gigs when we logged on for the for Nebs' birthday? And again, you know, if you would rather talk about this, you know, later, you know, we can DM after the stream if you don't want to talk about this now. That's fine. But I'm just curious because I think we can make enough with donations and stuff to cover the server, which is really my only goal for the stream monetarily. And we didn't even we weren't even affiliate for an entire year, and we already made enough to cover. So plus Realms Mojang has been absolutely terrible with the billing. It's just such a hassle to renew the server, and I've gone through that process with them so many times, and you know what, this time was the last straw. It's just like they just won't take the money, and they make it so hard to pay for it. And it's like, you know what, I've just had enough. You know, we can afford a server. You know, it's just not worth it anymore to do this. So, and I was talking about this maybe 6 months ago, I think, considering probably the last time I had to renew the server, and I was considering it. And I said, no, you know what? Realms is still the cheapest option, and it is, actually. But the thing is, they won't accept payment for that cheapest option. And I'm just sick of the hassle. I'm just sick of it, you know. So I'd rather just do a server that's slightly more expensive, but you know, when I pay them, they take the money. I'm trying to give you money, Mojang. Take the money. Just take it. What kind of business model is that? I'll pay for it. We have the money. You won't take it. So that's on you, man. That's not on me. So here's a suggestion for your 1.19 update. Fix your billing. Yeah, fix your billing. That's something that you guys need to work on. Okay, but by then we would have moved on to our new server anyway. Let's take a look at this. All right, so this will be all filled in here, I'm thinking. And then that's the east side of the road. It'll be all filled in, and we'll use that for the parking spaces and whatnot. And then the west side of the road over here, we'll try to, you know, extend this out over here and make this a little more natural looking and kind of make that maybe elliptical looking there a little bit. And try to, you know, preserve a little bit of this kind of bay area right here. Who knows? We may wind up filling it in and making a whole, some sort of big structure right here. I hope not, but maybe we can do something like that. So one thing we can do is we can lay down a little bit of a dirt foundation here with maybe some cobblestone. Now, when I say fill in, what I mean is actually build over that. We're going to leave the area underneath and maybe wind up doing something with that to try to keep some of the bay in some sort of form there. I'm not really sure what, but we'll wind up doing something under there. Let me see. All the dedicated IP options. Yes. Okay. So, Draken, my final question on this was did you guys upgrade to the 8 gigs before we logged on for the birthday stream? Because to start no response yet. Okay, cool. Because I really wanted to see the difference between the 8 gigs and the 4 gigs. Because I have to be conscious of that. Some of the guest streams, you know, when we invite guests on for guest streams or guest videos, at the very least, they don't just have to be one guest at a time. We could have 2 or more. Although, you know, having a whole bunch of guests on at once, I don't think so. I can't really see having more than 4 guests on at one time. So far, who knows what'll happen. But, you know, I am thinking performance issues, you know, when we have that many people on the server. So. All right, I'm going to retrieve my bed from downstairs. I'm going to at least do that, and then I'll switch to standing mode because we're past time for that. And then we'll cover over that area. Let's do this. Let's have it done. Yeah, see, I left it right down here. I didn't bring it up with me. There we go. Okay, quick look around. Things look safe. Back in the inventory. Let's switch to standing mode, and we need to make a few minor adjustments. There we go. A little bit of a stretch. That was when we went to the end and we had lag issues, so he upgraded. Oh, okay, so you upgraded after you did that. Okay, so... All right, so we had those lag issues when we were in the end with 4 gigs. So 2 gigs might not cut it for us. Although... you did have the Blazes and Caves mod running on that, but that's really just one mod, right? Other than some resource packs, right? If I'm not mistaken. But still, you know, I would expect a little bit better performance out of that considering that was 4 gigs. But who knows? Maybe I can drop by and visit you guys on your server, and we can check out if there's much of a difference with 8 gigs. So, also maybe the server, maybe the ping for the server, because it's in Australia, that might have affected that too. So. Okay, let me see. I'm going to need a lot of dirt. I think I have some dirt upstairs, but just in case I don't. Oh, you know what? I've got to have some more up there. Let's just do that. There we go. Let's see what we have hiding away up here. And let me see, I forgot we have a root block right here from before. Let's go stash that. Made very good use of those in the Buffooncraft server when we were doing Fingal's Little Cave. So you should check out our Discord and see the pics I posted on there for that. That's the Thunderhand 64_gaming public Discord where you can go on. You can check out all kinds of things that I post on there and stuff. And I do also post Buffooncraft pics on there, screenshots and things like that under the Buffooncraft channel there on that Discord. Not to be confused with the Buffooncraft SMP public Discord. I also post on there as well. So let me see. Draken, I only upgraded because we had so much lag when we split up in the end. Yeah, trying to load all those chunks for each player, and there was 5 of us, right? Because you were in on that with us, I believe. So there was 5 of us on there at that time. There may have been 6 of us too on there because your son was also on there, I think. So all right, let's load this into the old here we go, and let's just grab whatever dirt we have in here right now. Oh wow, we've got tons. We won't need this much, but all right, let's head on over to here. Here's our soul speed. I really got to get me Soul Speed 3. Okay, so let's go with, let me see. I'm not mistaken. All right, let's go with a layer of cobble and then another layer of dirt. That way we can use up some of this excess cobblestone we have. And we really just need the dirt to show through the top, so... come on, middle mouse wheel. Do your thing now. And then, you know what? We can deal with this cobble afterwards. Depending on what we wind up building down here. All right, well, here goes nothing. So a layer of cobblestone just to like frame it in. And then a layer of dirt on top to cap it off. Let's try this again without falling in the water. Okay, that's better. Okay, so let's just go across in strips like this. Practice our bridging skills. We don't have to be absolutely silent while we're doing this because we're not bridging out over the end. Everything's going to be just fine. But of course, once we cover this, if there's any stone down there, that's going to cause axolotls and glow squiddies to spawn. So, should be okay. We should wind up getting a few other resources out of that. Let me see. Right now we don't have the server, but planning to get it back on the 1st. Okay, cool. Codenames was in the overworld during that time. Okay, so that's right. So, but I don't think that would count. Not really sure. And by count, I mean, well, I don't know, because now the server is loading chunks in 2 different dimensions. So maybe that will contribute. So yeah, there was 6 of us on when it lagged. Total of 6 people, yeah. Thought so. And that was with 4 gigs of RAM, so... Again, you know, I don't really see myself as having more than 4 people on here at once for guests, but, you know, you never know. So. Oh, for God's sake, Akon! You know what? I can't handle it. It's driving me nuts. I think I usually just do this in strips of 3 like this. I'm forgetting how to build, people. Where's the rest of that cobble? Oh, don't tell me I moved it all already, did I? I believe I did. All right, let's go grab some more. One of the things we're going to have to do is finally upgrade these villager reserves and make those look like legitimate buildings. Cobble. Yeah, I didn't plan on using this much cobble. As usual. Keywords being I didn't plan. Okay, Nebula says, I'm heading off to bed now. Night, night, Thunder. Have a great stream. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for dropping by, Nebs. You have yourself a good night. Get some rest. And, of course, looking forward to playing Buffooncraft with you very, very soon. It's going to be awesome fun. Let's free up another slot here. Yeah, we get tons of cobble. See, I'm trying to clear out these junk chests so I can get rid of them eventually. Look at this, downtown Mushroom Island Central. How cool is this place, huh? Now we're putting in some more land, reclaiming some more land, sort of, in this area, so the island is getting a little bigger again. Although, now, this is not Mushroom Island, or Mushroom Fields Shore? Is that what it's called? Biome. Yeah, see, this is all ocean biome here. And then Mushroom Field Shore, right? And so all of this is ocean. So when we make land over this, mobs are going to be spawning on this a lot. Like in the lobby of the hotel. It happens over there, too. So we have to keep that in mind. This is not going to be mob-proof. At least not like it is now. So sleeping is going to be very important. Okay. Let's go lay all this stuff into place. I think we're still on this side. That's fine. That's fine. And then we can see what this looks like. I mean, we should know what it looks like. It's going to look like that side, but mirrored here on the south wing. But still, it's going to be cool to see this. Then we'll see what we have time for on the server here. Maybe we can finish up those 3 panels of the face over there of the hotel on this side that Kachi already got a really good, made really good progress on which Kachi made good progress. That's what I'm trying to say. And maybe we have enough time for that. We'll see. If I could just get my hands to do their thing here. Come on. Yeah, see? Not? Oh! Really? Come on now. We have work to do here. All right, this is better. I like the way this is going. Okay. Learning how to Minecraft. Again, relearning how to Minecraft. Thusly. There we go. And again, I'm going to cap this with dirt afterwards. Just for now. Until we agree on landscaping and stuff. And wow, we're out of cobble again. This is taking quite a bit. Let me do a little Fermi stuff here. 1, 6. And right about there. 66, 1 stack. I think I need about 2 more stacks. That should do it. That's good, though. We can empty out some of these junk chests down there. That's good. Crunch the numbers for 4 gigabytes for a year. It'd be 120, right? Using Honey discount code can get 50% off. So 60 for a year. Probably for the first year, though, right? And then 120 for the subsequent years, I'm thinking, right? Which is still a good deal, by the way. 120 is my target price, by the way. $10 a month. So I'm trying to keep it $10 a month or under. I just want to pause and look at this for a moment. Oh, that looks so cool. That just looks so cool. Okay, let's continue on down to the end here. We'll finish this up. I hope Twitch and or YouTube takes that for the thumbnail. Hawk. All right, let's bring the music back. Done. Let me see. Pleasant Player. Hey, Thunder, how's it going? It is going very pleasant, sir. How are you? I hope you're enjoying your time off. And I hope you were doing pleasant and had a good Thanksgiving. I had an excellent Thanksgiving because I keep it small and I keep it simple. And I hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. I did post some pics of our Thanksgiving dinner in the general channel of the Thunderhand64_gaming Discord. So, viewers, you can go check that out. That's really cool. And feel free to share, your Thanksgiving as well. I don't consider myself a foodie, but I always enjoy the pics of the food. Okay, so now let's lay down the layer of dirt, and then we should be in business. I'm not going to do this coarse dirt stripe here. I don't know what I was thinking when I put that in. Ooh, mobs are going to be spawning all over this place. We're just making another mob farm right here. That's the effect of what we're going to do. Let me see. It's past midnight for me, but no sleep. Uh-oh. Who needs sleep when Thunder is streaming? Sleep can wait for a couple minutes. Okay. All right. You don't have school, so I suppose staying up late is all right. Right now it is 9:23 where I'm at. So pretty soon I'm going to have to check with Kachi and make sure he gets to bed at the end of my stream. Non-school days, his limit is 10 o'clock. But he's a little guy too, so. Draken is asking, have I switched modes? Yes, I have. So when I'm sitting, I'm down about here. And when I'm standing, I'm right about there. But thank you for reminding me. That all depends. It's possible there may be another code that can be used when it comes up for renewal, but basically, yes. Okay, so we're talking again about the honey discount code for the Shockbite server. Where did I see the ad for honey? Linus Tech Tips. Okay, so filling this in, we ought to be done pretty soon. And let me see, how am I doing for time? It's not quite 9:30, so we still have over 30 minutes left. We may have time to finish out that face of the hotel, since Kachi already made such excellent progress on it. Oh, that Kachi is such a cool kid. I think he did that on last week's stream, too. He did some of that on last week's stream, and he did that during our meeting with our first prospective guest. So, which we did not stream that, by the way, because that's just a pre-stream meeting where we're deciding what we're going to do. So, a couple of things we were talking about was to upgrade the iron farm and to get that thing working like it's supposed to. Maybe building a shop was another thing. So we got some really cool ideas. I got an idea for the shopping district over there in general. I was thinking there's so little real estate over there that it's going to be difficult to get enough shops in there. But then I was thinking, you know, we ought to do this like a department store kind of thing, where we ought to build a big structure that has multiple layers. And on each layer, maybe we can fit 4 or so shops. And then, so if you can't build outward, you build upward. Or downward, too. You know, we can go down into levels below the surface as well. Of course, the prime real estate will be at ground level here, as always. But yeah, we do have that solution, too. And I think I already have the design for it. Something I've been meaning to try in Minecraft for a little while. And I think it's going to be very cool. And it'll go with along with the same kind of process that we're using for the Chamber of Commerce and the hotel. We'll just build it up so many layers to get some initial layers in there to get started. And then we'll just keep adding layers up or down as the guests need more. So, all right, let's do a little bit of a sleep here. Pleasant Player saying, "Hello, Thunder. I am from the future. For me, it is the 27th. Well, While it's the 26th for you. Yes, okay. And Draken's just saying, just making sure that he's... Yeah, I appreciate you checking in on me, Drak, just to make sure. Sure. Imagine being in the past. I don't have to imagine being in the past because I am, right? Pleasant Player. For a Thanksgiving video on my YouTube, me and my friend downloaded a turkey mod, and it was super fun. We hunted a bunch of turkeys and kind of goofed around. Okay, cool. Let me see. What's the timestamp for this? Because I just did a bit of a boo-boo there. So 1:33. Gonna have to do a little bit of editing there. But then again, Twitch might take that out because when I slipped once before, I went back to edit it and it wasn't there. So, all right. So I'm going to have to check out your YouTube and check out that video. I'm surprised I didn't get a notification for it though. Did you upload it yet? Because you said you made it, but I don't know if you've uploaded it yet. All right, there we go. Almost there, almost there. We have some new earth, some new ground, some new real estate on Mushroom Island Central here, people. And that leaves us a little time to finish the southern face of the hotel here. All right, let's get a vantage point here, and let's have a look at this from above. It was fun. It was also suspenseful. So, Pleasant Player, did you upload that yet? All right, so you guys know where I want to land. Look at the Mushi there. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, we got a little bit of lag right there. We made it. Okay, good. All right, so this is what I want to look at here. All right, that's not too bad. All right, and again, we will round this out here and we'll taper this a little bit. And, try to make this look a little more natural here. We reclaimed some land right over there as well. So, but there it is. Very cool. It's so cool to see this coming together. This looks so much different, If you go onto the YouTube channel, Thunderhand64_gaming2, and you look back at this over a year ago, it's really cool to see this going into place like this. It's so awesome. Let me see. All right, so we're all caught up. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, what I think I'm going to do next is finish the face of the hotel now. I think I'll do that. Now, I'm not going to, at least for this stream, I'm not going to work on the other aquarium bubble vader on this end. I'm not going to do that yet, but I'm at least going to finish up the front face here. We can do that. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to wind up keeping this road here. But I'm not going to go in quite yet and put in all of the blocks. for the road, I am going to have to put in another layer of cobble under this one. I mean, that's fine, but under here, you know what? I can actually go do that now. Put in the sub layer of cobble under this. Yeah, we can go do that right now. And then we can work on finishing the front of that. Let's take a look at the time. 9:33. All right, let's get caught up in the chat here. This Thanksgiving was very awkward for my family. Oh, here we go. Awkward Thanksgiving. So sorry to hear. My uncle, okay, and girlfriend. Those two different. Very awkward. These are going to be my family's holidays from now. So I did also. I did also upload the video, by the way. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry your Thanksgiving was kind of awkward there. On the other hand, though, I'm glad you uploaded your video. So what I'm going to do is there you go. So there's a shout out for our good friend Pleasant Player. Pleasant Player not only streams, but Pleasant Player also makes YouTube videos. So please go check out the YouTube channel. I think there should be a link on your Twitch for your Discord channel. I mean, your YouTube channel. And so if you go to the Twitch channel, there should be a link for that. Thanks. You are welcome. You are most welcome. And I hope that makes you feel a little bit better. Your last YouTube video was hilarious, by the way. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so let me see. We have a little bit of cobble here. That might be enough. Let me do a little bit of mental math here. That will be enough, actually. But I want to make sure that I'm going to grab an extra stack or two just in case I change my mind about something. That should be plenty. Right. Let's head on down there. Also, I have a main Twitch account, Pleasant Player 1230, where I am one follower away from 50. Well, we're going to have to take care of that. Please go over and drop Pleasant Player a follow on his main channel. And we need to get you up to 50, my friend. We can certainly do that. Our community, we have the resources. Our community is made of very, very cool people. I believe I'm already followed on that channel of yours as well, but we can check out to make sure. So just filling this in for right now. Like I said, we could detail the road later up above, you know, to vary the textures a little bit with the other kinds of blocks and steps like we did before. But for now, you know, we can just lay this in like this and we should be done. Yeah, see, that was very, very fast. Great. And things seem to be okay down here for now. See, usually you need a lot of stone. If there's stone blocks within 7 blocks of water, beneath 7 blocks of water, then you'll get the axolotls and the glow squid axolotls spawning. And then if there's if it's dark, if the light levels are low enough, then you'll get the glow squids. What are you doing here? Do you have anything decent to trade? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. Well, it does have some black dye. If you could stay right there and not despawn, I'll buy that black dye off of you. I mean, that's always useful. And if you're not here when I get out, well, then you're not in my way. So it's a win-win for me. Let's go up here. I think a prospective guest, and I stashed some emeralds here. Yeah, here we go. I don't know how many trades we're going to be able to make, but we'll make as many as we can. I forget how many trades you can make with a wandering trader before they lock out. But let's lay down the bed because we're going to be mobbed by mobs here soon. Done. Is there a date where you will open the hotel for guests, or is that going to be in a while in the future? It is right now, as a matter of fact. The hotel is ready to receive guests, actually. I can receive up to 4 right now. And we already have one, of which we have already done the preliminary pre-stream meeting, and now we're just trying to work out when that person's going to come on. So, and I forget how long we have to wait or whatnot before or if they just stay locked like that for a while. So let's stash this while we're waiting, and. Well, we at least got 36 black dye out of that. It's just right now on Generations, we don't have a squid farm. And so, excuse me. And so, whenever there's wandering trader around and they sell the black dye, we try to take advantage of that. So, but you know what? Actually, the sea pickles are sometimes a bit of a pain in the butt. I don't really like the bubble coral, though. If that was a different kind of coral, I would buy that. Packed ice, don't really need that, and don't really need the Nautilus shell too much. But maybe those sea pickles, we'll buy some of those. Don't keep still. Keep still. Really? Just 5? Whatever. Okay, let's get back to this. I now have 20 minutes left. I hit 45 subs on Thanksgiving. Woo! Happy Thanksgiving! So I am making a terrible Minecraft parody. It's all about the frogs that will be in Minecraft. Awesome. Oh, I would like to schedule a room at the Thunder Hotel. Only 1 bed needed. Okay. We'll talk. Usually my rule is, though, please don't ask to be on the server. I usually contact people off of the stream, but we'll talk. Okay, let's get on with this. So what are we going to need here? Let's put in the andesite steps and all of that stuff first. We're going to need a lot of that stuff. So we're going to need the chisel stone blocks right here. Andesite steps, andesite blocks. And I think that'll do it. That'll get us going. Let's see if we can put this together and finish this up by the end of the stream. So we need some of that. We need a lot of that. Probably not, because I think we're going to be missing some of the warp stem stuff that we'd have to grow and things like that. And yeah, darn, we're not going to be able to make it. There's the andesite. Here's some andesite blocks. Nope. Okay, andesite blocks, we're good there. I'm not seeing any andesite steps, but we can make some. So let's take the regular andesite like this. We'll do that. And let me see. All we're going to need a little more than that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Wow. We're going to need a stack of these steps. Okay, let's do as much as we can with that right now. You should make some tourist attractions near the hotel, like a statue or a restaurant. Make it like the entire city for people to see. Well, yeah, we're going to do something like that. I know I'm going to put in a pub. That's why I didn't put a restaurant or anything inside the hotel. And so I will put in a pub because I always build a pub on every server. So that will be going in. I might build that out myself, or, you know, that might be for a guest. I don't know. Or that might be a collaborative build for each one of us. We'll see. Okay. Right, I did that. Good. Back and neck are getting a little bit kinked there. There we go. Okay, so what I did for this was I did this thusly. Like this. And you know what? Now that I think of it. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. As far as the pattern of laying those blocks down. I don't know what Kachi was doing there. Oh no, Kachi-chan. I know what you did. Okay, Kachi forgot to build this one outward from that one. He built them on the same level. Oh, I get it now, Kachi. That's okay, though. That's all right. Let's see how I went about doing that here. Yeah, he didn't put this block in between. All right, but we can still use it, though. We can still use it. A really random thing, but I like your beard. I think it looks cool, and it kind of looks like the beard Will Smith had when he played the genie from Aladdin. I wish I could remember some lines from that movie. Have I seen that? Wow, it's been ages. Draken says, I'm back. It is almost 1 a.m. for me, so I must go up. Thank you for the compliment. By the way, this usually comes off in the springtime, and I'm all barefaced for the rest of the year until the next winter rolls down. But this time I kept it for almost 2 years. That's a long time for me. But I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Have a pleasant rest of your stream, and I will see you next time. Bye. Please get plenty of rest. A pleasant player. It's always a pleasure. It is always pleasant to have you drop by. Greatly appreciate it. You have yourself a good night, sir, and then we shall concentrate on fixing this. Okay, so let me see. We have 3 there, and then we have three down here, and let's see how this is going to work out. How did I do this? Okay, 3 here, so glass, and then warp stem with the double chisel blocks. All right, so we can go put that in place right now. And we're almost ready to wrap up the stream here. It's 9:47, and we have this little fix that we have to do down here, but you know what? That may make it so we don't get to finish this by the end of the stream, but that's okay. That's okay. Plenty of time. All right, so what needed to happen is this needed to be over here. Right. Not a problem, though, Kachi. Not a problem. So that needs to go like that. That needs to go like that. And then the warp stem column needs to go here. And then this is all glass here. So, wow. That shoulder muscle is killing me right now. Okay, hopefully that can get me at least to the end of the stream. Yeah, this needs to be glass right here. So I'm not going to do all of the glass, but I'm going to put at least a little bit of glass there for reference. And like I said, I can finish this up off camera. We may wind up doing a Kachi time tomorrow. If we do, I'll certainly give the announcement as early as I possibly can to increase having you all attend. But and then we'll be doing the Buffooncraft stream on Sunday. But I still think in between there I'll have time to do some off-camera work, and we'll tidy up this end down here. All right, so just for now, I'm going to put these in here like this. All right, that should help us, and that means we have to move everything over a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. That means, though, that I can put these andesite stairs in like this. But it is nighttime, and we're going to have a lot of mobs spawning. Let's do a little bit of sleeping here. And it is daytime once more. And I think we got the sleeping in before the mobs started spawning. Great. All right, let's put this into place here. So this will go in like that. San, Su. Okay, so like this. Okay, and then we can put in our polished andesite blocks. Like this and like this. Okay, and then we have the other ones right here. Like that. Okay, so now what's supposed to happen? Right, this is supposed to kick out from here like this, and I think this is what Kachi was doing when we saw the blocks sticking out. I think he was fixing this, and so okay, so I think the next column goes like that. By the way, in Kachi's defense, this is actually kind of difficult to do. It's a pretty weird shape. So, if I'm not mistaken now, this one comes out this far. Let's double check this to make absolutely certain it goes. How many times do we want to build this? Once. Okay, yeah, so this goes here, and then it kicks out one. Right, and then it kicks out like this, and it kicks out again. It's a little sus. All right, but I think I know what he did here. So this part is probably correct. So this doesn't kick out here. Like this. I think he actually has this part right. because these have to all be moved over a little bit. And so I think what we're going to have next is... Wait a minute. Are those oddly spaced or evenly spaced? Okay, they only share one. So they should come over... Two of these, 5, and they share one down the middle. Okay, so we should be okay there. Again, I know this takes a long time to line these up and everything, but believe me, we only want to do this once. This is very easy to make a mistake on this. Okay, so again, all of this has to be shifted over one block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And then we have 2 more of these. And I know it's confusing looking, but when we shift everything over, it'll all line up and make sense. All right, so do I have any scaffolding down at this end of town? And I do not think that I do, so I may have to just use the good old-fashioned dirt. So I have to take down these warp stems right here. So that has to happen first. So let's do some pillar and up. Like this. All right, the warp stems are actually going to go over there. That means these have to go over here. All right. And I shouldn't need much more than this. There we go. I think I can still reach. That should do that. And then all of this stuff has to come over by one block. That's going to require some scaffolding. I'm not going to do that with just like a few blocks of dirt. That's not going to happen. First time chat from viewer. Hey man, how's it going? Farshand chops, or is it Far's hand chops? Can I just say chops for now? And please forgive me for mispronouncing that. And welcome to the stream. This is my name is Thunderhand64, and this is our Minecraft Realms server. And it is not an SMP. It's just a server that I run with my son and we just use it for streaming. So right now we're building a hotel on a mushroom island. There we go. But that being said, things are going great. And how about yourself? Tell us a bit about yourself if you don't mind. For example, do you play Minecraft? On this server, we're on a Realm server, so it's mostly vanilla. We have a couple of resource packs on here that we use, but it's pretty straightforward. Survival mode on hard level. I also play on a different SMP called Buffooncraft, which you may have heard of, actually. The Buffoons are pretty famous folks, so. And I also do another stream on Sundays with my son, Kachi, and we call that Kachi Time, and that's pretty much Kachi's stream to do whatever he wants on there. So we usually wind up playing things like Roblox, Among Us. We played Pokemon Black and White this past Sunday because that's his stream. Sometimes we play Minecraft. Sometimes we play it here on the Generations server if that's what he wants to do. So it's entirely up to him for Sundays. And then I just mod for him and supervise. Okay, so we're getting ready to wrap things up. It is 9:58. And this stream is not one of my regularly scheduled stream days. This is a makeup stream because we took our stream day off, which is usually Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for our American Thanksgiving holiday, and so I'm doing a makeup stream tonight. And I started at 8, and I plan to go 8 to 10, and it is just about a minute away from 10 now, about 2 minutes. So we are getting ready to end our stream. And I think we'll raid out tonight. All right, see, now that we move things over, things are beginning to line up a little bit. And we can shift everything over and help line things up so it matches more the other side down there. So there we go. Okay, so let me see. 9:59. Let's get ready to do our raid, shall we? So the very first thing, see that sun's going down there? I'm going to log off so I don't get mobbed by mobs. So let's do that first. Okay, let's disconnect. All right, and let's set up our raid. Let's see who is on right now. Oh, I already know who I'm going to raid. Now, I'm going to try to do my best here. We had a group come in on our, I think it was last Tuesday's stream when we were streaming Buffooncraft. I'm pretty sure. And the name of the streamer is Gamespiration. They stream from Mexico. And they usually stream in Spanish, and so Mexican Spanish, and so. But a number of them speak some pretty good English. Actually, they were speaking some really, or at least typing some really good English with me the last time. But I'm going to return the favor, and I'm going to raid them. But just keep in mind that it's very likely going to be entirely in Spanish. All right. But we're going to do the best that we can. So first of all, our raid message. There's the raid message if you want to come along with us. Thunder Raid, boom shakalaka. You can copy that into the chat. Gamespiration is family friendly, by the way. And right now it looks like they are playing Shadow of the Colossus. And let me just double check, make sure I have that right. And I think I do. And let's start the raid countdown. And I would like to thank all of you for dropping on by. It was a very cool stream tonight. I really enjoyed seeing everybody. It was great getting the raid from Shut Mountain and seeing all our fellow buffoons in here that dropped on by to see us. Very, very cool as usual. All right, let us do our raid. And remember, I usually stream I stream Generations Thursday nights from 6 to 8 Pacific Standard Time. We stream Buffooncraft Tuesdays from 6 to 8 Pacific Standard Time. And we usually stream Kachi Time on 4 to 6 on Sundays Pacific Standard Time. This weekend, though, the schedule's a little jumbled up because we have a number of things happening. We changed generations because of Thanksgiving. Kachi time might be tomorrow, Saturday. We don't have a time yet. And the Buffooncraft season finale event is going to be on Sunday at 2 p.m. here on the Pacific Standard Time. And so Kachi time got a little moved around there, and but we'll still do an additional Buffooncraft stream, very likely the following Tuesday. But please make sure, if you can, tune in on Sunday at 2 p.m. That is going to be spectacular. It should be hilarious. Should be a lot of fun. So please check that out. All right, let us do our raid. 3, 2, 1. And we should be raiding now. Bye for now, everyone. See you next time.